Rabbi inspired with Emunah. We are at our 27th class and this is a very powerful time we're entering, and we've been in already. These months, special months, we're already halfway or more through the first month of Adar, and we're entering, after we finish the first one, into the second one. And these two special Adars, these months, not only are they my months of birthday, which makes them very special. Right in the middle of the month, I turned 36, Lamed Vav Sadiqim. So then, not only that is that special, but we also get to the 36th month. I get my 36th birthday in the second month of Adar twice. So that's a deep idea that all the Yahrzeit, Moshe Rabbeinu's Yahrzeit, everything's repeated again. We go over and over, If it went to Shiva and over. The idea, why is this more important than mindfulness? What I'm going to talk about now. It's very important because what we have to do is find that place inside of us, the Esmach Od. It's a very deep idea, but every day a person should really, and this is everybody, especially the Jewish people, we should say the Shema yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. For the rest of the world, we should contemplate the oneness of God. That's the idea, but the Shema yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad is actually an obligation upon every Jew, morning and night. We can do it when we wake up in the morning, and we can do it when we go to bed, or even better, in a shul, in a minyan if you're a man, or if you're a woman, to do it like the beginning of the night would probably be the best thing. Try and find some reminder. But the point is that opportunity to say the Shema yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, this is the Esmach Od, because in this last week's parsha we had Hashem Acher, excuse me. This is Hashem Acher. Hashem is other. This is the difference between Hashem Echad is just the difference between a Daled and a Reish. A Daled is Hashem Echad. Hashem is one. Hashem Acher is Hashem is other. This is a very big difference. This makes the whole difference between good and not good. And this is our challenge in this generation, to be really into that Hashem Echad. You get it? Because the idea, let's try and explain it clear, that we have inside of us a godly spark. And when the Creator, God, Hashem, created the world, He created the world in a way that we have the opportunity to find Him and to find His oneness. He didn't make it so it's revealed. He made it in a way that we have Bechira, choice, and Hastas Ponai. We did speak about this idea of choice. This Hastas Ponai, it's a doubled hiding. Hashem hid Himself, God hid Himself twice in a way, like deep layers of the world they're in. Even in the internet, wherever you are, there is Hashem underneath. Like, not everyone's finding this video. Whoever is finding Hashem's oneness. Why? Because that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm representing. That's what I try and live. I work. I have a family. I eat. I drink. I do all the things every other human being does. But I believe in Hashem's oneness. And that godly oneness is the key to everything, because that's the key to your soul. Because that means you have a godly soul inside of you that makes sense of this whole world. And even though it's beyond our beyond our understanding, that's the idea of Purim, to get to this level. We don't really, I was born the day after Purim, so I'm known as a Purim Yid, because most Jews, they eat their meal of Purim into the night. That's when I came into the world. From that point where everyone's so beyond, from the drinking and the partying, and it's a point where it's like Adli Yoda. We don't even know, how could this person be in this world? It's a good point, a good question. I'm sure my mother has asked it many times. But the point is Hashem Echad. Now, what does it mean, Hashem Echad? Hashem Echad is a very interesting idea. Aleph, Ches, Dalet. These are the three words that make up one. The gematria, the numerical value of those three letters, Aleph is 1, Ches is 8, and Dalet is 4, equals 13. 13, like we said, is the 13th month we're going into. This 13th level we spoke about in last week's class is the idea that's, why is it more important than mindfulness? Because mindfulness is very important. We have to be aware of what we're doing, have a self-awareness, but we have to also have a soul awareness. This is the point. To get into that Esmach Od, I will rejoice, says Rabbi Nachman, Rav Sodek HaKohen from Rabbi Nachman, Esmach Od, I'll rejoice with that Od, that big Dalet from Echad, Hashem Echad, the oneness, that I will rejoice in. Esmach, I will be happy. These are the letters of Shema and Echad. Esmach Od. The letters of Shema and Echad is I will rejoice with the ode, the little bit I find. That little bit is the difference between a Dalet and a Reish. A Reish is a Shem Acher. Shem is other. Put that little bit of godliness, that spark of godliness into your life, realize or become aware of it inside of you, look for it in your daily life, and then Hashem Echad. It makes everything into oneness. It makes sense. It brings this world to its perfection. That's what we're here for. That's what's coming so soon. As you can hear, the world's like going, woo, gone mad. But that's only because Hashem Acher. But if you're Hashem Echad, if you bring it into the oneness, then there's no more unclarity anywhere. There's no confusion. Everything is clear. Everything has clarity. And that's the idea, Yugnas Rachamim, the 13 levels of mercy, which connects to this idea of Echad, which is also the same numerical value as Ahava. 13 is Ahava, love, and Echad is one. This idea, this love, this oneness, this is the unity, the Yichud. This is the bringing together everything. And that we get to do every morning and night. I taught a shir in Yeshiva Ashreini, or Ashreinu, and there was a bunch of cool guys who, going to go to university, have like party time, and those guys, I taught them the Gemara Brocas, and it talks about the mitzvah of Marav at night and Marav in Shacharis. This is a very powerful part of our connection. And I told them that there's 12 words. Shema yisrael Hashem echad, that's 6. Baruch Hashem, the other 6 words we say quietly. These 6 words we can say in Yom Kippur loud. Yom Kippurim, which is like Purim, because Purim is higher than Yom Kippur. That's, because I was born. No, but not just that, because this idea, this oneness comes out into the world, where we get so beyond ourselves, we connect to the true oneness, where everything is miracle, everything's beyond. That's the idea of, he spoke about Esther. Esther's a Hester. She's hiding Hashem, but really she's the key to our Yeshua, to our salvation. In that hidingness. And that's what she was, doing, following the Derech Yam, the Derech of Mordechai. Mordechai was a Madrich. It's the same letters. He was guiding Esther to have Emunah. And with that Emunah, she was able to bring out the oneness of Hashem in a crazy time, politically, spiritually. Haman wanted to kill all the Jewish people. Just like now, there are people who want to kill all the Jewish people, and ISIS and all these guys, these friendly guys. So the same thing, they're all going to end up getting hanged on their head, like Ari Lesser once spoke about, a nice song of his, Purim. So if I would want you to know one thing, that's it, one thing, would be Esmach Oda, Shema yisrael Hamelech and Rabbi. And those 12 words represent the 12 hours ahead of you. It's my own idea. You say the Shema every morning, 12 hours ahead of you, it's all about oneness. And then those 12 words again at night represent the 12 hours ahead of you at night. It's all about oneness. It's all about Hashem's covered, His malchus, His honor, His kingship. And then it makes sense of everything you're doing, even in university, wherever you're going, where you're working into the oneness. And this is your minimum obligation of learning Torah. Because the minimum obligation is to bring Hashem's oneness into the world. That is the minimum of, in Shulchan Aruch, in your obligation as a Jew. You're not only obligated to say that Ol Malchus Shemayim, take upon yourself the kingship of Hashem, but not only that, you're also obligated to bring out the oneness in your daily life. And that is the ultimate level of what Torah is. That's what learning is. So everyone can do that. That means everyone, even me. And I say it in Musaf, and I have in mind, bringing Hashem's unity into the night and the morning, and barachamim, and we're doing it with mercy, and that's what brings down these yud-gilmas and midas rachamim, these 13 levels of mercy. This is more important than the mindfulness, because mindfulness is something that people want to do to get in touch with themselves. Very good, that's a level. But the point is, what you really want to do is be involved in what the whole purpose of creation is. Why are we here? To become one with Hashem, to become one with our wife, become one with our husband, become one with our children, become one with our friends and our family, to tap into this. It's what we all want. We all want connection, we all want recognition. That's what every single famous, successful person knows. That's what we want. So let's tune into it. It doesn't take more than a few minutes in the morning and the night to Shema yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. It doesn't have to be a Matisyahu concert. You can do it in your home, you can do it in your bed, you can do it when you're walking the street, wherever you go. And that's the beauty of a Jew, that we're bringing down the unity of Hashem, and that's with Emunah. I bless you all a beautiful week. I bless you to bring out this unity, and this is the ultimate awareness. This is the true mindfulness of a Jew, that we have Shema yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. Should see that unity come to fruition. So no more hidings anymore, no more clothings. Should be megala, should be revealed. And we should all dance with that and rejoice. Like Purim's coming up, get ready. Amen.